Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Will, and here's an update. So I've been pissed off. Like I just been so aggravated. I just been so upset and so frustrated ever since I came back home. And I can't explain it. I'm not mad at anybody in particular, but little things get to me. They do. And my cats are acting like complete buffoons. And well, one of my cats is sick, and he's pooping, and he's pooping all he was pooping all over the place when I came home. So it's like I had to focus instead of just coming home, rehearsing, and just chilling, relaxing, playing a video game or whatnot. I had to clean poop all day, and I had to sit outside and watch all day. So I was very depressed actually on Wednesday. I was mad and depressed. Then Thursday, I woke up very depressed and was pretty much depressed throughout the whole entire day, but I was still upset at the same time. And then eventually, like nighttime came, I decided to go to sleep early, like really early, and I just kind of just moved on. I woke up, I was upset, so like I'm not depressed anymore, but I'm upset. And like I said, I'm not upset at anybody. There's really nothing for me to be upset about, but I just do have these feelings that I'm upset. So at this point, I didn't tell you guys, but like I know I told you guys I was going to go to the doctor on Tuesday and I was going to ask him about mental health specialists. Well, on Tuesday, I did go see a doctor. So, good news. I did go see a doctor and they did check my heart, they checked my arm. He checked it and everything turned out good. I still got to do my testing, which I'm going to do on Tuesday of this week because of next week, because I have to fast and stuff. I could have done it like right that day, but I was like so hungry and just whatever, and it just would have taken too long and just whatever. But right now I'm like in a frustration period, and little things bother me. Like little things that normally wouldn't irritate me, that I would just like second glance at, like I wouldn't even care, is annoying me. Like my cat's meowing annoys me. If somebody puts something away in the wrong place, that pisses me off. And I'm just like, what is this? Like I feel like I'm going through like a change in a way, and I feel like it's just weird. Like I feel like I'm built differently than everybody else. Like my body's just really slow, and it's just now catching up. Like everything is catching up. Like it just like was like blocked, and until the pressure got to be too much, and then it's just all shooting at once, and it's all hitting me. So all these emotions are hitting me everywhere, and I feel like that's what it is. And it's like, oh, now I'm like, oh, now you're 30. Oh shit, now you got a lot of catching up to do. So it's like I'm stressed, I'm angry, I'm freaking just emotional, depressed, and everything, and I'm trying to fight all this stuff. And I'm like, oh my god, why is all this happening? So I did talk to, like I said, I talked to the doctor. I asked him about mental health. I told him that I suffer from anxiety and depression. He figures that that's where the chest pain was coming from. So they did an EKG on me, on my heart, and he checked it, and I was normal. So my blood pressure was 142 over 80, so there was really no problems there. Just it was just a little bit higher than it should, but he thinks that it was, that he believes that it was, just my anxiety and my nervousness of being there, because I was nervous when I got there, and I was a little frustrated earlier because I didn't know the new address, and there was a new address, and I was just so like frustrated. Like words cannot express how frustrated I was. So I was just like really upset in a lot of ways. So I asked for help, and I called the first person. I called the person that he recommended, and that person got back to me like about 4 or 5 hours later, and they do accept my insurance. So on Wednesday, I will be going to go see a therapist, which is so I'm so grateful for that. Like, words cannot express how grateful I am for that. Now, she can't prescribe me medicine, but the doctor that I have can. So what she can do is that she could send something to the doctor. The doctor can then tell the pharmacy, and then I can go to the pharmacy, and then I can get my medication, whatever, if I need to take it. I need to take 4 sessions, she said. So I'm going to be having 4 sessions so she can get to know me, get to talk to me, get to know each other. And then we get to talk. Then she can prescribe based on what she was able to fish out of me or whatever. Because at this point, I'm just ready to just unleash everything. I'm ready to say exactly how I feel. I'm not going to hold anything back. Now, the only thing that I really am looking forward into this is that if she can dig a little deeper to a point where there's just things that I don't even remember or things I don't recognize, things that I kind of just like push to the side, and then just things that I don't that just come to me. So this is what I'm hoping is that, and maybe there's a deep-seated like issue. I'm wondering if that there's going to be an issue, because chances are I may not even go on medication. Maybe it's just a therapy session, just somebody to talk to every week or something like that. So for the next 4 Wednesdays of the year, I have to go. I'm going to see her and see what happens. Now, I don't know if this session is just 4 sessions, and then she says, okay, you could take this pill and then you could just move on with your life. Or I don't know if it's just more talking. So I'm not going to go like further than that until I know more, but I am excited that I am going to finally be getting help. Meanwhile, I was looking back at all my old videos just to see if I can find any information, that something that I may have said, something that I just kind of said because I was having a bad day that day and stuff. But instead of finding something that I wanted to share, I actually found that my videos sound exactly the same. Like for the last 3 years, no, more than that. For the last 4 or 5 years, I was looking at my videos, and you can kind of like see like the deterioration of my mind. Like 2015 or 16 was probably the worst of it. 2014 is where it starts to get really bad, but mostly it's just me recycling the same thing over and over again. Oh, I'm depressed. Oh, I'm this. I'm this. I'm this. Like I feel the exact way that I did then. And that is some scary shit. Like when you see that, like in a way, I'm so grateful that I made these videos, because you can go back and you can see things. And in a way, it pisses me off because it's like I'm making a time capsule. Like if this was Harry Potter, this would be a Pensieve right now, you know? And then, you know, I can look back at my memory clear as day and just talking about whatever, talking about my day or whatever. So at this point, it's just sad because my life now is what my life was then. It's the same thing, just very, very minor differences. It's like I'm living in an alternate reality and I'm just seeing the same version of me. It's so sad. It's so sad. So, at this point, finally, I'm going to be speaking to a therapist. So I'm going to be speaking to a professional, and maybe this can lead to potential help. My doctor also even recommended a potential pill that I could take, which is like a blood pressure medication. But I guess it has a side effect or something on it or whatever, that he says that it may not even work for you. He says 50% of people who take it, you know, usually say that it cures their anxiety. You only take it before you have to do something, like if you're going on stage and you have stage fright, or if you're going to be around a lot of people, or you're going out to the store or whatever, you take this medication and there you go. He says in best case scenario, your blood pressure will just be better. That's it. But I don't know. So at this point, I'm just like thinking, for 50% shot, I mean, it's not for sure, because it's because it has just the exact amount of it not working than it does working. And then I can go with the thing and waste my time to go to the freaking pharmacy, get it all set up, go take this and realize that I don't feel any different. I don't feel anything, whatever. Now I know that there's no magic pill out there that's going to make me feel like, oh God, I feel normal. Without me feeling zombified or whatever, like, oh, I'll take a pill before I go to sleep. Then I'll wake up the next day and I will feel, oh, the world's a beautiful place. There's always going to be some sort of side effect. And honestly, I don't know what my side effect is. I don't know what my tolerance is because I don't take anything. Like, the only thing I take is I take a probiotic. I took like fish oil. I took a few other things. Like that's it. That's all I take. I mean, in terms of like pills or whatever. But before that, I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke. I don't do anything. So like when I say I don't do anything, I say I don't do anything. I'm not even playing games. That's nothing now. This is bad. Very, very bad. So, what am I going to do with my today? Well, it is early in the morning when I post up this video, so this is like the 10th. So I'm probably going to listen to the new Taylor Swift album. I don't know why, but I'm probably going to, just out of sheer curiosity. The songs are pretty decent so far off the album, so I really just, I don't care. And then supposedly Eminem is going to be dropping a new single off his new album Revival, which is what I can't wait for. So apparently the song is called Walk on Water, so I just can't wait to hear it. So supposedly it's going to be coming out in a few minutes according to this, so I just can't wait to listen to that. I'm probably going to be rehearsing for most of the day, probably going to be playing, I don't know. I'm debating if I should just play Assassin's Creed Origins, because that's what I really want to play, versus playing Shadow of War and trying to complete that. But I'm not having fun with Shadow of War. Like, I was having fun with it when I first had it, but then I played, like, an actual good game, and then all of a sudden it's hard to go back to a game that just feels less, like, far inferior to what you just played. And I know that sounds kind of like a shitty thing to say, but it's just... like, I'm complaining. Let me tell you what I'm complaining about. Like, I want to play in my living room on the biggest TV that I have in the house. The best looking TV on the house. Like, who wouldn't, right? Comfortable on your couch, playing a game, whatever. Me, I'm just sitting on this chair. And this chair is comfortable. And I have a pretty decent sized TV. But the problem is that, like, I feel like I have ADD. So, like, my attention span goes somewhere else. So, like... if somebody messages me on Facebook, like if I play, one thing I don't like about PC gaming is that it literally triggers my ADD. Like, I don't know if I have ADD, but my attention, like, can go away like that. So, like, if something popped up on Facebook while I'm playing a PC game, my attention goes to Facebook immediately. And I just scroll and look and whatnot, or I'll look at Twitter or whatever, and then I'll just like scroll and look. And I'm not playing the game. I'm not paying attention to it. I'm just looking at my phone or just whatever. It's ridiculous. But when I play in the living room, the big TV and the couch, I don't really have any distractions except for my cats. And my cats have been a big distraction lately. So I'm probably going to be going to Costco today, because we got to get food for the cats, some dry food. I've been feeding them nothing but wet food for the last few days, and they've been driving me nuts because it's like there's not food in their bowl, so they're freaking out about it, which they have the right to, but it's just a stressful time. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. You guys have a great day, and I don't know when I'm gonna see you guys, but I'll hopefully see you guys soon. So have a great day. Peace out. Bye.